Okay. And that's a nice volley from Kaitlyn Christian, who would occasionally, even when she still had her pro tennis career going, play a pickleball tournament here and there in California. We are so happy to have her full-time playing pickle. And that is one clean forehand volley winner and one clean forehand passing shot from the back of the court to start this match for Kaitlyn.
Yeah, it's so good to see tennis stars come into the pickleball game and stay a while.
Absolutely.
Jeannie Bouchard, another. Long way to go for Parenteau. She's up for it. Oh, but can't connect on the two-handed backhand.
Yeah, I think she overthought it a little bit. Incredible get to initially stay in the point for Catherine Parenteau, but I think she just should have pushed that to the open court on that last two-hander instead of trying the sharp angle. Yeah, good leave. Yeah, we mentioned in that previous men's matchup, Catherine actually came up as being such a balanced player. Just so under control. Her center of gravity is so good. Never seems to take a wrong step.
And again, the wind playing just a few tricks with that ball right there on that back spin.
Yeah, and that is one thing that carries over very nicely from tennis is that touch with the drop volley for Kaitlyn Christian. She's had that since day one, and it has been such a big weapon in both men's and women's games, but especially the women. And we have Mr. Rafa Hewitt standing next to me with a very spectacular shirt and some spectacular play today as well. Wow, crazy roll from Catherine Parenteau. Seemed like it hung in the air forever, but just drops just in the corner. Kaitlyn Christian couldn't come up with it.
Side out now to Catherine, looking to get on the board here.
Good look. Just a little on her back foot, but looking for that forehand roll. Yeah, I think that shows the breeze, because right when Catherine hit that, I'm not saying it was going to be a deep lob, but it was definitely going to be in play. She threw it very high up into the air. Ball didn't even come across the net.
So Parenteau here, trailing 5-0, and you see if Catherine can get rolling here.
Yeah, we've talked multiple times how it takes 1, maybe 2 points to turn the tides. It could be a missed serve like we just saw. Oh, man. It's a nice approach shot from Catherine. Full stretch there from Kaitlyn Christian and finds the backhand up the line. That is a very impressive shot. Man, she made the perfect read. She stayed home, did Kaitlyn Christian on that pass. Had a good look on the forehand side, but just catches the tape.
And there's the first point for Catherine Parenteau.
Yeah, and they can come in a hurry, not just, with the personnel we have on court, but just the singles game in general. Clearly a game of runs.
Just wide that time.
I think Kaitlyn Christian thought she was beat. Almost seemed shocked that ball actually went wide, as Catherine had a pretty good look at it. Yeah, that's a nice touch. So a slice volley from a low position deep in the court by Kaitlyn Christian. And then one of those ones, the short volley that I was talking about, which is more difficult, the short hop. So that is a nice touch from Kaitlyn Christian up at the kitchen line.
Kaitlyn Christian could not have asked for a better start here. Just full attack mode against Kaitlyn Parenteau.
Absolutely. Coming in as much as possible, blending her swinging volleys and her tennis volleys. And what I mean by tennis volley is just that short stroke with backspin.
Another ball is in. Parenteau just kind of looks up at Athena Trulio and says, man, what am I doing here?
And I'm not sure Athena has an answer for her. Sometimes you just need to make that eye contact and get a little positive reinforcement. The shot making from Kaitlyn Christian is lights out right now. Yeah, it takes the net to get involved to stop her momentum at this point.
She tried to go the other side with it.
Yeah,
shot's just not going down at the moment.
Yeah, that's true, Drew. I mean, that was one of the weaker returns that Kaitlyn Christian has hit, kind of short to the middle of the court. And Catherine still couldn't come up with the pass.
And no matter how good you are as a player, you have moments like this where you just got to kind of dig deep and find it. And sometimes you just don't know where it is.
Of course.
Let's see if Catherine can find it. Right now, it is tough to find. That one will go wide.
Really nice first volley from Catherine, putting it deep in the court. I mean, when your opponents are hitting those quality passing shots, just do your best to force them into the most difficult one. Yeah, it's just carved with backspin right off of the line, skidding away from Kaitlyn Parenteau.
That just missed that line.
Yeah, but Kaitlyn Christian still, to come up with a shot that good while sliding into it is very, very impressive. There's a nice pass from Kaitlyn Parenteau, kind of coming around the outside of the ball, hooking that with some nice topspin. I mean, she hit it almost perfectly. She was on balance. She was stepping in, and had that ball gone over, it was going to be a clean winner past Kaitlyn Christian, but that's just kind of how game one has gone.
That one a little bit overcooked.
Yeah, almost too juicy. she made the three difficult passing shot attempts and gets one that kind of sits up where she wants it and misses by several feet. It doesn't always make sense.
Oh, Kaitlyn Christian just having her way here. So an 8-2 game. She's led the entire way. That is in as well, and Parenteau has seen enough. 2 points away from claiming game one. Open court, no problem.
Yeah, but I like the tweaking, though. Catherine went for a slower roll passing shot before she decided to fully release on the ball. So the wheels are turning up there. She has a great mind for the game, and if there is a possibility to figure it out, I think she will. It's another nice angle and a slower shot. Just do your best to force Kaitlyn to hit up on the ball.
So Kaitlyn Christian just relentless here in this first game. And the question, can she continue it throughout this match? That goes long. Kaitlyn Christian through game one rather easily, 11-2. Kaitlyn Parenteau's gonna have a problem to solve here. Serving here. So we've had some eyebrow-raising moments so far on this day one, and this is certainly another.
Yeah, and see if Kaitlyn can just change Kaitlyn's eye level, mix in some different spins and paces. Kaitlyn has the variety to get her opponents out of rhythm. So unfortunately, when Kaitlyn has come in, Kaitlyn has found passing shots at a high clip, and when Kaitlyn has stayed back, Kaitlyn has dictated from the kitchen line. So and with a similar level of athleticism and a couple extra inches on the wingspan, that does give Kaitlyn that bit of an advantage.
Oh, great shot there by Parenteau to get side out.
Yeah, it's really nice stuff to go up the line from Parenteau, as Kaitlyn Christian took a couple steps to her left to hit an inside-out forehand pass. And while that can be a good option, you do put yourself in an awkward court positioning situation. So great job by Kaitlyn to take advantage of that.
And now here comes Kaitlyn Parenteau.
Yeah, 2 slow rolls and a not particularly great drop volley attempt from Kaitlyn Christian. Kaitlyn Parenteau was there with plenty of time.
Just places that one beautifully. And we're starting to see some of the old Kaitlyn here.
And here we go, Drew. I mean, that is nasty.
Oh, beautiful by Christian coming right back.
Well, I said 2 points ago, a not particularly well executed drop shot, and that one was the polar opposite. Yes, a very similar pattern to a couple points ago where Kaitlyn Christian was out of position on the inside-out forehand approach. This time, she shuts down the line and hits a very nice volley cross court.
So tied at 2 here. Another winner from Kaitlyn Christian, just pinpoint here in this match.
I mean, crushed. The placement and the power, contact point nice and out in front of her body and consistent throughout.
Time off for Kaitlyn Parenteau, so trying to get back into her old form here. Just wide.
Yeah, and there's the swinging two-handed backhand. Seen the swinging volleys on the forehand even early in her career, but swinging through from the kitchen line with 2 hands with aggression is something that's just at least a little bit new for Kaitlyn Christian. All right, 2 very nice overheads from Kaitlyn Parenteau and a drop volley of her own. It's a nice job from Kaitlyn to find an opportunity to come forward.
That one gets caught a little bit in the wind, sails long. And here's Parenteau now starting to make a charge.
Yeah, you knew it was coming. Just one from a raise her level perspective, but Kaitlyn Christian, you had to feel, just had maybe a small dip coming with players coming out of those groups now, have such an advantage of those other players sprinkled around the country that don't have those players to practice with. And
Kaitlyn comes out at timeout, scores again.
Yeah, sorry, Drew. Just wanted to add to it. I mean, you even see now players moving to certain areas just for practice purposes, and yeah, it's just so important to have.
These ladies really getting after it now. Christian emphatically side out.
Yeah, first real explosion of emotion from Kaitlyn Christian. What a great forehand approach shot, and then once again covering the line passing shot with a two-handed swinging volley for a winner.
That was 4 straight though for Parenteau, and a little bit of luck. Kaitlyn will get side out back here. So the quarterfinals of women's singles. Oh, big time shot by Kaitlyn Parenteau.
Yeah, really good. Kaitlyn Christian found that up the line approach shot. And Kaitlyn was moving the wrong way, and she adjusted, pumped the brakes, and found a pass.
And now Parenteau starting to see some openings. Those eyes starting to get a little bit wide here, Adam Stone.
Yeah, definitely. As I said, as a possible option after game one is to mix the paces, change the eye level, give Kaitlyn Christian different looks. And I think that's what we're seeing from Kaitlyn right now.
Yeah, she found something clearly. Timeout, Kaitlyn Christian. So another point for Parenteau. Now she is closing in on potentially forcing a game 3. And now game point.
Yeah, pretty wild turn of events here.
Wow. So Parenteau, just about 5 minutes ago with no answers. And now we go to a game 3. And that one is wide, side out to Parenteau. Drew Felios alongside Adam Stone here at the Selkirk, Kansas City Open. Going into the night here on Pickleball TV.
Kaitlyn almost did what the beginners do, where the ball bounced in the kitchen and she almost hit it and retreated like she needed to get out of there because she was there in plenty of time, Drew.
Fair to say little moments like that in this match have proved that Kaitlyn's maybe just a bit rusty coming off the layoff.
Yeah, maybe so. I think maybe that is an indication of that. All right, we're trading side outs early in game 3.
Parenteau has still shown incredible fight here. And Kaitlyn Christian can't return it.
Yeah, and it's been a great shot for her. I expect her to continue to go for those drop volleys, but when Kaitlyn can just hit that pass and make that particular attempt a little more difficult, that's all you can really do.
There's another good moment for Christian. Side out once again. What would it mean for her to get a victory over Parenteau here?
Oh, absolutely huge. You beat Kaitlyn Parenteau in any discipline of pickleball. You have done something very good.
0-0.
First point of game 3.
Yeah, nice deep serve. One of the rare times you'll see Kaitlyn Parenteau possibly a bit off balance. Serve deep in the court, skidded a little bit. Kaitlyn looking for that two-handed backhand return and couldn't find it.
Oh, beautifully played by the former USC Trojan.
Yeah, and a nice job of going with that carve volley deep in the court. So maybe one of the things that got Christian in trouble is going to the drop volley too frequently. So you want to set yourself up with some deeper volleys to wait for a good opportunity to drop it.
Another one does not clear the net.
Man, what a game of runs.
So shifting back and forth here. Parenteau again, 9 straight in game 2. And now Christian, 3 unanswered.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times today. I believe it was Kate Fahey earlier that kind of abused her own leg. Great pass from Kaitlyn to get the ball back.
Another shot made, and now Parenteau finally on the board. Another one.
All right, just moments ago, Parenteau showing negative emotion, smacking herself with the paddle, and then just a bit later showing the positive emotion. The range of emotions that these athletes go through in these swingy pickleball matches is wild.
How about 3 straight points here as the game of runs continues. So this match has been a bit of a roller coaster ride.
Yes, it has. Great swinging volley from Kaitlyn Christian on the forehand side. Just ripping it cross court. Yeah, Kaitlyn looking for that initial backhand roll cross court. Paddle just didn't grab it, ended up too high. And when you leave that softer shot high, you're in big trouble later in the point.
Two-point game here.
Yeah, that's been the big difference for me from the last time that I've seen Kaitlyn Christian play. It's the two-handed volley from the kitchen line on the backhand side.
Oh, well done by Parenteau.
Yeah, that was a very nice read from Kaitlyn. In a lot of those situations, Kaitlyn Christian has put that exact same shot short in the court as a drop volley. This time she tries to push it deep, and Kaitlyn picks it off out of the air.
Can't turn it into points, though. And now Kaitlyn Christian, another chance to add to her lead. Just wide that time. Another little mini gust of wind.
One that lifts yourself up. You're not going to get as much energy from the crowd as you are on Friday, Saturday, and of course Sunday. I mean, that's just too good. That is a phenomenal shot. Maybe not the best pass that Kaitlyn's hit, but that is not an easy volley to hit a clean winner on for Kaitlyn Christian.
That one goes awry. So Parenteau, another chance here to stop the momentum.
Wow, just enough of a paddle for Kaitlyn Christian to make Kaitlyn come up with the goods. That easily could have been a mishit or an error from Kaitlyn. Always make them play one more ball.
So Kaitlyn Christian slowly pulling away here. Off the net cord and out.
Oh man, and there was nobody home if that was able to go over. So could that possibly be just something very, very minor, very small that can get Kaitlyn going here?
A beautiful shot. Crowd appreciates it here in Overland Park.
Yeah, just a casual slide into a sharp angle cross-court winner for Kaitlyn. Just another day at the office. Looks like we're going to have no challenge on that particular call.
You a little surprised?
I didn't get a great look at it, but one referee was blocked off and the other didn't have a good look as he was watching the kitchen line. So I guess Kaitlyn didn't feel confident enough to challenge.
Kaitlyn watching that one.
Yeah,
head out of bounds.
And that was the difference between the last couple of those exact same situations. Kaitlyn was able to make that ball hit the ground, and that caused the issue for Kaitlyn, because when she's been able to take it out of the air, she has been having the advantage.
Another winner for Kaitlyn Parenteau. She is hanging on by a thread in this match. Oh, man. Again, the wind just kind of turned that ball away.
And a nice shot from Christian.
Yes.
Kaitlyn was breaking forward thinking that was going to be a drop volley on the initial shot, and Kaitlyn Christian pushed it deep. The ball got back behind Kaitlyn, and she took advantage of the point. So mixing it up and being able to hit deep and short in the court with the same looking shot is very important part of Kaitlyn Christian's game.
Christian has limited those Parenteau runs here to one each. Kaitlyn will get another chance here, though. Day full of upsets here in singles play. Oh, just out of reach.
Yeah, amazing overhead there from Kaitlyn Christian. Really nice use of side spin, moving away from Kaitlyn Parenteau. And of course the power as well. Where she had her leaning the wrong way, did Kaitlyn Christian. Couldn't come up with it, just catching the tape, but Kaitlyn was in trouble.
The more opportunities you give Parenteau, eventually she's going to make you pay. But another chance gets away there. She wants that one back.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Cannot give Kaitlyn opportunities.
Kaitlyn Christian, another big-time shot. It's 9-5, and Parenteau once again frustratingly heads to the bench.
Yeah. Just rocking the shadow swings, ready to go. Come on.
All business here on Humana Championship Court.
Wow, what a job by Kaitlyn Christian to know that Kaitlyn was going to double down up the line. She held right there.
Match point here. And there it is. Kaitlyn Christian with a shocking win over Kaitlyn Parenteau.